Okay, so yacht varnish, 2.5 litre tub. It's a gloss varnish, which is what I wanted, and this is an empty one, which I used before. Clear, shiny, that's good. Now the first thing I want to do is put a diluted coat on. We know we've done the seal already on the main. That is on the MDF, but we want to seal everything else, and an extra seal on the MDF bonnet. Now I do this 50-50, roughly. We're not going for anything exact, precise, and I want to do about half a litre, less than half a litre. So, come on, that's enough on that. Pay yourself first. Okay, now then. Yeah, bin. And the same with that. Done. Okay, that's that done. Okay, I want a nice soft one. The 2-incher, 50mm. For those that don't know inches. Okay, and let's begin. Obviously, starting from the awkward places and the places out of reach. Now we'll be giving this more layers if needed until it stops looking dry, so it stops soaking in. Then we know if we've sealed it, at which point we can then start with the top coat. Okay, that is it. Now I'll leave that until tomorrow. Leave that soaking in there. It'll be okay. Varnishing like this is good practice for when you're doing cabinets. Because you can make mistakes here and learn from them. And the last bit. Okay, now that's its third top coat. When I come in tomorrow, I shall see what it feels like. Give it a very, very fine sanding just to take any dust off the surface before sealing it in again, which would happen if you varnish on top without sanding. You're just sealing the dirt into it. Once I've done that, I'll then give it a wipe over and see just how good the effect is, the finish is, and decide then whether or not I want to go any further. Once it's settled for a few minutes, it should be one uneven sheen. If there's streaky patches, brush marks or anything after a few minutes, then there's something wrong. Either there's too much varnish there, you've not brushed it through enough, or there's not enough varnish there, whatever the case may be. But just leave it a few minutes before you fully quit for the day and have a look over it and just see. Better than finding it the next morning when it's too late. But that is pretty even. So, for today, that's me done. Okay, that's the night done. Now into the next day, and it's good and dry, good and cured. Very little dust got onto it this time, which is good. And the depth, for a bench, that is as good as I think I need it. What I want to do is to take off this little roughness I've got, which is very little. Sort of very, very, very fine sandpaper, and I mean very fine sandpaper. Should bring that off. I could wire wool it, but I don't want the manual side of it, so I'll do it with some very fine sandpaper. Use the orbital sander. I don't want anything too fierce. And at this stage, don't reuse old paper. It will have clogged up lumps if you've used it previously on varnish, and them lumps will scratch quite badly. So get a fresh piece. Now I've got here a 400 grit. Now 400 grit to me is still quite fierce for what I want to do now, because really I just want the very top off. So, to make it less, take another piece of 400. Good, and push, and sand down the sandpaper until it's no feel to it virtually. Now the feel of the grit there is virtually gone, so I'm not going to get any scratching, and I won't be overdoing the sanding, which I don't want to, because I've already got a good finish. Okay, just remember where you've been so you don't overdo and go double over the areas. Now that really is starting to feel like glass. Shut your eyes, you cannot feel anything. Okay, well, the centre island. I mean, we can see clearly that there is still things to do. I've got drawer fronts to go on here, shelves that I want to make in there, the insides haven't been painted, end caps I want to put onto the plywood. Now this side, I haven't even built a cabinet to go into it yet. There's many things still to do. Drawers. I want to put a bit more dividers in it, make it a little bit better. But it's a workbench, and going from the history of my workbenches, it's going to be an evolution that's going to continue forever. So we can't keep this project going until that finishes, because it never will finish. So I think we can safely say, at the stage it's at now, the centre island is now finished. We'll call it a day on this series. Right, well, thanks for watching me. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and I hope maybe you've picked up something. But if you've got any comments about what I've done, right the way through the whole lot, from when this things got delivered to this stage here now, any questions about any of it, please just ask. I'll be more than happy to go through it. Or any advice you might have for me. We can all learn and we can keep learning. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.